Hey guys, are sometimes you worried that you're not using the right pronoun? Worry no more. Here's the top 5 most offensive pronouns to use. I'm Nathan. Alright, so number 5 is when you improperly use the word he, or you improperly use a male pronoun when you're writing. When you're writing your little short stories, or maybe you're writing the memo for your office report, you fucking drudge society. Make sure not to use the he pronoun if you're referring to a whole bunch of people, and some of them might not even be men. Have you even ever thought of that? You fucking idiot! The second pronoun that you shouldn't use that much is second pronoun you shouldn't use is des, or thyself. Now this is a pronoun that's specifically only used in otherkin circles, and that's usually if you identify as a god. So these guys are pretty full of themselves if they identify as a god. So don't do that. Otherwise, everybody's gonna think that you have a really big ego and a really big head. Third pronoun is oni, je, jejunish, or say. Now this is from Dutch, I believe, and it's a pronoun that has since become embraced by the gender fluid community, but when it was originally conceived, it's kind of a put down. It's kind of an insult. So yeah, maybe you shouldn't use that one, Dutch people. Think about it before you speak. Maybe next time. All right. The next pronoun that you probably shouldn't use is its or itself. This is typically the pronoun that your mom uses when referring to a fucking transgender person. Even if you identify with the it or itself pronoun, basically you shouldn't tell people to call you that, because you're basically telling people to call you a fucking freak. And the number 1, drum roll please, the number 1 most offensive pronoun is Mrs. Now, I remember back in the day when I was a little wee lad in elementary school, and I was always confused of why some teachers were just Miss and some teachers were Mrs. And I eventually came to learn that the Mrs. pronoun is specifically for women who are married. I always found this to be very odd until recently. I kind of realized that the apostrophe S in Mrs. is meant to denote ownership, and that their husbands owned them. It's something that's been bothering me for a long time. Maybe you shouldn't keep using that pronoun if you're married, because your husband doesn't own you.
There ain't nothing like it in the world. A nice vagina. I can't. They don't even want to look at me. I'll show them. I'll be the kindest, most understanding guy I possibly can. The fuck makes so hard. I like more of my potions. You alright? Yeah. Need a little help? You alright down there, boy? Doing okay? We'll be right back.